Today we're at the airport and we're going to see if we can squeeze 107 people from the entire airplane onto a single airport bus! We're also going to be exploring a day in the life of a bus driver at Manchester Airport. We're going to go behind the scenes and take a look at everything they do. Squeeze it a little bit! So we're going to meet all the people who are going to be joining us on this channel. Can I get your attention, please? An A318 aeroplane can take about 103 people on board, full capacity on an airplane. So the idea is, could you unload an entire aircraft onto a single airport bus? That's the challenge that we're going to be challenging ourselves today. And your guys are the volunteers to prove that's possible or not so possible. We ready? Yeah. Are we ready? Yeah. Let's go! Okay, so we have got everybody in the building ready to go on this bus for this challenge. Number one, what's your name? Salve. Alright, let's get on the bus. Alright. Number one, and on this end, Dan has got the clicker. So person number one has just got on the bus. Let's go with number two. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Sophie, we do it. What number are you on? 12, number 12. 13. Of the way there. This is a quarter of the people that will be on an A318. While everyone's loading onto that bus, I'm going to tell you that bus drivers at the airport actually do a lot more than you might think. This is the man of the hour, Stephen.
Hello.
You going to be taking us around?
Yeah, I'll be your chauffeur for today if you like.
Perfect. Let's go. How long you been working here?
Worked for Manchester Airport, 34 years, coming up to 35.
Oh my God. So if anybody knows this airfield at the back of their hand, this is the guy. You always been in the thing that you're doing now, or have you moved around?
I moved around different places. Started off in baggage, and I moved on to the coaching section, the airport, training up to drive a bus, and drove Landside, and then came on to Airside busing.
So you've actually done both the Landside and the Airside bus driving?
Oh yeah.
How does it compare?
This is much better in my personal opinion.
What is it that you love about being on this side?
No traffic lights, no roundabouts, no people walking here, there and everywhere.
The only other vehicles you really have to worry about on the road is not other drivers. Nope. It's actually pilots.
Every single day you come to work is different. You do different airlines, different planes every day. You don't know what you're going to get. And all the passengers on the back of your bus, everyone's a character and they're all different, so you never get the same person twice.
What do you do at the airport?
I'm the number one officer in security.
Number one officer? What does that mean?
The best. The best we have.
He's the best security officer this airport has. The best they have to offer. What's your name?
George.
George, amazing. What do you do?
I'm number 2.
Don't take that. You guys like what, walk in each morning and fight it out?
We're best friends.
Who else do you have to like communicate with or deal with when you're in this job?
We take the cabin crew, the pilots out, we deal with ramp handling agents. One day we could be doing that plane, a few hours later that plane. The next day you'll do one's on Terminal 2, one's on Terminal 3.
What else is it about working for MAG that you appreciate?
Met my wife here, so we've been happily married. It's provided for everything we own, a house, cars, children, and just a happy life.
What time do you start? What time do you finish?
So we'll start at 5 o'clock in the morning and generally finish between 1:30 in the afternoon. So for the work-life balance, it's great.
15% there. This is about the 15. Loads of room? You think we can do it? Yeah. Unload an entire aeroplane in one bus? Oh look, it's starting to fill up. It's starting to fill up. I'm not sure if we can do this, to be honest. Look. There's like things on this airfield and colours and markings that aren't the usual markings that you might find. Can you talk us through like what some of the lines mean?
So as a bus driver, we're not allowed the visitors to cross that line.
The white, red and black line, we're not allowed to cross that at all?
Not allowed to cross that.
This is a clear way, so if it's got like a zigzag on one side and another zigzag on the other side and two white lines.
It's safe to park here without being hit by an aircraft.
What is this red zone?
We cannot go in there and drop off because it's far too close to the taxiway.
A bus driver wouldn't actually take the bus and drop people off there, because remember that what we said about the taxiway? That taxiway is too close. There's live aircraft over there. They're going and they're coming, so they don't go that close. They stay clear of this. They drop people off here. Then when you walk out here, you're straight up and off you go. Are you not allowed to drive these buses on the road?
No, this one needs an escort.
This bus is so wide that you can't actually drive it on normal roads without an escort.
That's correct, yeah.
What's this one? I see like a checkered mark there.
That's the aircraft across. We're definitely not allowed past that either. But that's part of the aircraft taxiway. And we have to give way to the tug.
So they always get priority. You know, that's a big tug as well, not just any tug. That's a big tug. Anything to do with the aircraft always gets priority.
Always give priority.
It's always interesting to see who takes priority in certain situations at the airport, and you realize it's based on like their importance to the operation. So like getting baggage to an aircraft is very important. So they actually give them way and they put a red traffic light for everyone else. Even more priority than the baggage carts is now the aircraft, because obviously aircraft takes the #1 priority, and anything related to the aircraft, like the baggage tugs, is also a priority. And it's like there's a hierarchy. What do you do at the airport?
Head of fire service.
Head of fire service. Well, we're staying safe, that's for sure. 61? Wait, what do you do at the airport? Hold on.
I'm in my communications director.
Let's go, let's get it. We've got the fire crew.
Coming in hot.
What a view. Honestly, this view just doesn't get old. The pilot's on the center line. We're here. Let's see how close that wing gets. Woo. Wow. Look at that. That's crazy. It's like you're almost underneath it, but you're not. You're almost underneath it. One of the Airside team, he's just dropped off a whole load of passengers, and those passengers are all getting on that flight. Thank you so much, Steve.
More than welcome.
Honestly, it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you. Shout out to your daughter and your son. What's their names?
Hello, Darcy. Hello, Kaden.
Your dad's a legend, I'll tell you that. Has anyone noticed in this video that this bus is actually left-hand drive? The buses Landside are actually on the right-hand side. Let's go and explore the buses Landside and see what's different about Landside versus Airside. So that is an airplane landing on the runway right there. All of that is Airside, but what actually happens Landside? The Landside operations are completely different. Let's take a look. Meet Jen. Jen is going to be our bus driver for today. She's going to take us around and show us what a day in the life of a Landside bus driver is all about. Where does the journey start for a Landside bus driver?
So we take over the buses here, do our checks, and then we set off straight out into the car parks.
Nice. Let's head outside. Let's get the checks done. Show us what you do.
Check the tyres are all alright, then check the emergency exit opens,
Windscreen wipers.
check the radios on.
Oh, you got to do each bell.
Yeah,
You got to press all the bells.
they're solid.
We just have to make sure that they work. So in case you want to do some pull-ups, you know what I mean? Just a quick little couple reps, sit up, get some gains in. We've got 72 people. We've got 72 people on the bus so far. Let's have a look inside and let's see. Okay, so we are 72 people at the moment. We've got 72 people. Stop number 1 on the Landside operations is a passenger car park. So if you've ever stayed in a long stay car park where you've actually left your car at the parking, look at that. All of those cars there are long stay passengers. We're literally going to go to the bus stop and just see if anyone's there so we can take them and go to the terminals. So all the passengers are coming off the bus. Everyone's taking their bags. There we go. Terminal. Alright, so there you go. There's actually 3 more routes that you have to do at the airport. What are the other 3?
So we've got staff car parking, so we bring all the staff in and out. We've got car rental, which is people dropping off cars, picking up cars. And then we've also got like drop and go, which is closer to the airport.
What do you do at the airport?
My official title is Operations Manager for Landside.
Okay.
But effectively, I'm the car parks.
Queen of the car parks. There you go. Queen of the car parks right there. You've ever parked in the car park at the airport?
It's been with my team.
There you go. So Jen, how long have you actually worked here as a bus driver?
So as a bus driver, I've been here a year, but then I was on security for a year as well.
So you were doing security before you were a bus driver?
Yeah, so I actually broke my leg, so I couldn't stand on my feet all day. So Mag actually worked and sorted internal swaps, and I said, oh, I've got my bus licence. So then they worked it out that I could come over to the busing side.
Wow. So okay, so like Manchester, like they were so supportive when you broke your leg. They were like, you know what, we'll actually find you a different job.
Yeah. So
At the
yeah,
airport. And since you joined the team, what's it like?
it's really relaxed. Everyone just gets on really well. There's so many different people here. There's so many people who need to speak so many different languages. Everyone just gets on with each other.
When you're usually working as a bus driver, Jen used to work in the city centre, you have to just work in silence. But when you're working at the airport,
you actually can use your own radios, so you can have your own playlists on, or you can listen to general radio stations if you want as well, and actually have it playing, and a lot of the passengers seem to enjoy it as well.
there you go. That's something you can do at the airport as a bus driver. But being a bus driver anywhere else, you just got to sit there in silence, which is pretty boring if you ask me. Have you ever had like a story of like a customer, something's gone wrong, or they've left something, or they've forgotten anything?
It does happen quite often that they leave the passports in the car. We use the radio to speak to each other then to say, I'm going directly to the park, I'm picking up what their stuff and I'm going to bring it straight back to the terminal.
If you are on a bus and you realise something's gone wrong, just remember, like, they're here to help. Like you said, sometimes they actually mould
Yeah, we'll move things
the
around.
route, they'll move things around, they've got the radio, they'll talk to each other just to make sure that everything's looked after and everything happens for you. Like if you need something, just let the bus drivers know. So far we have about 90 people inside the bus. Let's take a look inside. Looking packed. But look at how many people we still got out there. The capacity of an A318 is 107 people. But let's see if we can get 107 people on this bus. Let's go. Let's squeeze up. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. We got to 100 people. Okay, 100. Let's keep going. 101. We need 6 more people to actually achieve this challenge. Next time you're at an airport, just look around and see how many buses there are and how many people there are driving buses. Literally, there are hundreds of buses just going around doing different things. Thank you so much for today.
Have a lovely time.
5 more people need to get on this bus. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go. So we've just spent a whole day outside looking at Airside, looking at Landside, looking at all different operations. But this man over here pretty much looks after it all. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Rob Ashton. I'm one of the customer transport managers at Manchester Airport. I joined the airport nearly 8 years ago as a bus driver.
Where did you start off? What part did you start off with?
I started on the Landside busing.
Okay, and then tell me how that progressed.
Well, when I started Landside busing, I found out that there's an Airside part of it. And I like planes.
Bit of an av geek inside of here. I bet you're an av geek as well.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't think I don't see it.
Absolutely.
There's a av geek in all of us. How long were you in Airside for?
About 4 or 5 years.
Okay, and then so how did all this progress? So 5 years you were at Airside, then what?
I saw a temporary job advertised to help out in the office.
Okay.
With some skills, and I just thought, you know what, I can do that, so I applied for it.
Okay, so think about that. Like if whatever you're doing, you get your yourself a bus license, you get your foot in the door at Manchester Airport Group.
Yeah. The world's your oyster.
And that's it. Like that's such an interesting way you can build a career in aviation. But like that door of bus driving is wide open for anyone. Literally anyone. And I know so many people who are like, how do I get into aviation? How do I get into aviation? How do I get into aviation? And I've just realized that you need to find the door.
Yeah.
And as long as you find the door, and you enter through that door, once you're in,
All of aviation's open to you then.
think about that. Thank you, man. That's
No worries.
really inspiring. I appreciate it. Cool.
Thank you.
This is the last persons for us to fill up the capacity of an A318. What does it do at the airport? Customer experience manager. How long have you worked at the airport?
36 years.
Did you ever think it was possible to get an entire aeroplane to hold on a single airport bus?
No.
Well, we're about to prove that it's possible. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, bus driver, close the doors. That is 107 people on board a single airport bus. We've just proven that you can offload an entire A318, Airbus A318 aircraft onto a single airport bus. What an adventure. And in the meantime, we learned all about what it means to be a bus driver at the airport. Now, obviously, you would not offload an entire aircraft onto a single bus. You see, bus drivers at the airport is an amazing way to start your career. So if you want to be a bus driver or any job, either at Manchester Airport, East Midlands Airport or Stansted Airport, all of them are owned by Manchester Airport Group, then check the link in the description where you can start a career in this industry. This video has been sponsored by Manchester Airport Group and is the start of a series of videos where we're going to be deep diving into all the different jobs you can get in the aviation industry. Let me know what jobs you want to find out about in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.